Hey guys, this is AuspiciousSausie and welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager 13 Schalke series. As you know, last season we did finish 4th, just scraping that Champions League spot. And of course, played the pre-season so far, and of course the first round of the German Cup, which is of course a pre-season game, for me anyway, because we did verse a non-league team, so that's a third, not even a third division team, sorry. But as you can see, we did finish 4th last season, so that did mean we come into the Champions League in the playoff spots. And as you can see, we have picked up a fairly hard team in Ajax Amsterdam. Ajax, as you know, very good Dutch team, and they could cause us some problems in getting to the group stage. I'm not extremely confident, just putting it out there. But before we get into that, let's have a little look at our transfers, shall we? I have done a fair bit of activity. As you can see, a hell of a lot of players were let go, just letting their contracts run out. We did let Christian Fuchs go for 8.25 mil. As you can see, he's not really a left back for me, he's more of a left winger, and 27 years old, and we already had about 3, maybe 4 people that can play on the left wing that are equally good as him, and some are younger. So, cashed out for a decent amount there. Quite pleased with that. Next, we let Ralph Foreman go on loan to Hamburg, HSV that is. Just maybe to get some game time. He's not going to get any game time at our club this season. Then I sold the returning from loan Jose Manuel Gerardo, just because he was on 75,000 a week, and he wasn't even like a first choice for me, to be honest. As you can see, he's fairly decent, but again, 27, cashed out for him as well, albeit at 4.8 mil, but just wanted really just to get him off the wage bill and get a little bit of cash to maybe buy some of my own players. We then let Maximilian Meyer go on loan to Wien for the season, I think. Game time again, hopefully some good experience. We then let a rock in our midfield go, that is the American Jermaine Jones. We let him go for 2.5 mil to Hanover. As you can see, he was a beast. I really did like this player. 31 years old. That is the only reason why I let him go, essentially, and because we have about 3 other defensive midfielders all fighting out for one spot, and I also brought in another defensive midfielder, but and that would of course be John actually. As you can see, I brought John in, Brazilian defensive midfielder, 19 years old. As you can see, he's quality already. I shouldn't be saying quality. I said it way too many times in my Wonder Kids shortlist video, but he's a really good young player. So sent him out on loan at Peterborough. So hoping he can get some game time. His stats might increase, and he could probably come in maybe as a backup for the first team for next season. First, I brought in Ricardo Quaresma, the Portuguese winger from the Stickers on a free transfer. As you can see, he's absolute beast-like, if you want to say it. He hasn't really done much in pre-season. As you can see, I put him on a massive wage because I thought he was quality. But look at his flair, decent pace and whatnot. I mean, those technical attributes are they're world class, to be honest. I play on both wings as well. Free transfer as well. Then of course, John I told you about, brought him in for 180,000. I thought that was a bargain transfer for a player like him. Then brought in Milan Bedelj, the Croatian central midfielder from the relegated Hamburg, HSV, if you don't know. As you can see, he's a really good player, really good deep liar, really good playmaker, all in all. Can play all 3 central midfielder positions, but I do have him just in the centre, obviously. fairly cheap as well at 4.7. I thought that was a little bit of a bargain, so yeah, just decided to bring him to the club. Then brought in David Petrucci from of course Man United for 750k. As you can see, another good young midfield player. Will hopefully get a lot of game time in the cup competition this season, and if he performs well, he might get a few first team runouts. Probably also be coming off the bench a fair bit. Next I brought in Carlos Alberto, the Brazilian from Vasco, on a free transfer. Just a squad player, just for cover. 24k a week was pretty expensive, but as you can see, he plays striker on either wing or in central midfield, and he could probably do a decent job as well. So yeah, just a backup squad player. And of course, the marquee signing for this season was Marco Marin from Chelsea. I mean, he was on the outskirts of the Chelsea first team, playing for the reserves. They put him up on the transfer list for 9.5 mil. Yes, 9.5 mil. So I decided to splash a bit of cash and bring him to the club because he is, I'm going to say it again, he is quality. He is absolute quality, guys. Look at that. I mean, 24 years old as well, only on 45k. That's an outstanding signing in my books. He's already scored his first professional goal in the cup game, but we'll get to that right now. I do have a couple of other transfers, just a couple of youngsters, and as you can see, I am trying to sell Jefferson Farfan to either Spartak, Moscow, or Real Betis for 7 million, just because I have an influx of wingers at the moment. He's no longer needed. Had a fairly poor season last season, so I'm going to try and move him on. Most recent fixtures now, guys. As you can see, we did play quite a few friendly games. The first being ASK Baumgarten, 3-0 win. Goal scorers were a brace for Draxler and Huntelaar, also on the score sheet. We then versed Decebrin. They're hungry. Then versed Decebrin. Drub match, 0-0, to be expected from a friendly game. The same can be said against SC Canberra. Another 0-0 drub match. We then versed Go Ahead. This was all. These three matches here were on our pre-season training camp in Holland. Go Ahead, 2-0 victory, fairly comfortable. Farfan, Adam Nielsen getting our goals in that one. Then versed FC Den Bosch and beat them 2-0 again. Adam Nielsen and Quaresma getting the goals in that one. Of course, Quaresma getting a red card at the just a little bit after he scored his goal. We then versed Standard, the strong Belgian team, dispatched them 1-0, fairly easy. Julian Draxler, but we never really looked like we were going to be beaten. As you can see, all my players over a 7-match rating. We then went away to France and versed Lyon, and they beat us 2-1. We didn't look very convincing in this game, and Lisandro Lopez was just carving us up. As you can see, we were lucky not to concede a few more goals, as their whole team essentially got over 7-match rating. We then versed Valencia in our final friendly game of pre-season, and quite impressive result, beat them 2-1. As you can see, Marco Marin and Lewis Holtby getting our goals in that one. And of course, the official pre-season game, the German Cup first round against Hohenstein. Like I said, they are not a league team, so that means they're not even in the 3rd division. Dispatched them 4-0, Adam Nielsen getting his hat-trick, and Marco Marin getting his first official goal for the club. Competitive goal. Of course, Ajax in the live com today. Alright, well, let's get to today's all-important game against Schalke in the best placed playoff games. Of course, this is the first leg, and we are away from home, so it's going to be important to try and get a decent result here today. I want to qualify for the Champions League so bad. A team like Schalke needs to be in the Champions League if we're going to try and compete with Bayern and Dortmund for the top seed in German football. So let's get to it then. Going to make a few changes. Going to bring Huntelaar back in. Actually, no, I'm going to keep Huntelaar out. Adamilson got a hat-trick last game. He looked quite good. I'm going to bring Petrucci off, though. Put Holtby back in as our advanced playmaker. Of course, Julian Draxler is injured at the moment, so that's unfortunate. But we'll put Hoger back on the bench. Howdez. I think we'll leave Howdez off. And yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's get to it then, guys. The first leg of the Champions League playoff game against Ajax. Let's do this. This is a massive game today. It's a massive playoff games, really. Two real powerhouses of their own countries. Let's do this. I'm quite nervous about this, to be honest. Excited, nervous. I think we at the very minimum, we need to get an away goal. I think with an away goal, I think we can easily win our home game and progress, but like I said, we have to at least get an away goal. Of course, I would like to win. What is that? God damn it. Stupid crap like that. Come on. Marine. Come on, son. Oh, he takes him on. What the hell? That's a horrible effort. Oh my god. I don't even understand. 4-0 against a fairly crap team, I'll give him that. But I would expect us to beat Ajax, even though they are a really good team. I believe we're stronger. Barnetta, he's playing horrible. I'm going to take him off. Barnetta for Quaresma. Come on. I might bring Huntelaar on. Go, son. Go. Go, Bedelge. Adamilson. Shoot. Yes! Get in, son! Adamilson. Goal scoring run continues. That's 4 in 2 official games now. And we've got our away goal. We really need to press on now, though. And keep our backline strong. Oh, get out! How easy was that for Sigporsson? Way too easy for him. Please hold on. I will take the 1-1 draw away from home. Oh, come on! Hildebrand, you should be shot. You should be shot for that. Oh, this is so frustrating. And it ends 2-1. We got our away goal. We should have kept the 1-1 draw, but we threw it away. Threw it away. and that really dampens my spirits at the moment. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed the first episode back for the new season. I haven't really enjoyed it myself. Just wish we could have held that 1-1. It would have been so good going into the next leg. Let's have a look at the next fixtures though guys. As you can see, we do have Leverkusen at home in the first game of the Bundesliga, and then we have that tough, it's going to be an extremely tough second leg of the best place playoff game for the Champions League. We'll struggle to get through now. I mean, we need a really good performance. Then have Hoffenheim, and I hope you guys join me back for the next live com against none other than Firth in the Bundesliga. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video today, give it a like, give it a favourite, leave a comment if you'd like, and of course, if you haven't already guys, subscribe to my channel. It'll mean a lot to me. Bye guys.